All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let me know how I sound, how it looks. You know how this goes. Let's see. All right. All right, so excuse the shitty quality. My camera is not. My camera's actually acting up right now. So once I get it up and running, hopefully it looks good. 5x5. All right, good. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So I know a lot of you guys have heard that NYC, New York City, Mayor De Blasio sort of dropped the hammer. Thanks, Hudson Valley. Sort of dropped the hammer on the whole vaccination. And not that he made it mandatory, but he gave city workers an option. And the option is get tested weekly or take the vaccine. A lot of you guys already know I'm not taking the vaccine. And the testing process, I'm 1,000% sure is going to not work out. The logistics for, 340,000 city workers, and let's just say 40% of that, I think, is vaccinated. So you got 60% of the city workers who are not vaccinated and possibly still holding out, don't want to take it, or ready to retire. Thanks, Fort Lagford. And if I'm buffering, let me know. I don't see it on my end here on the iPad, so it should be fine. So, guys, the bottom line is, initially when he announced it, before I get to the bottom line, initially when he announced it, I was ready to rock and roll. I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to resign. I'm going to retire. But because I thought he was going to make the vaccine mandatory and that's it, I was already out. So, high flyer, man, very good, right? So a lot of us are not getting it, guys, and come hell or high water, we're just going to leave. We're going to quit. But before we quit, we're just going to give them a little bit of help, you know? And, okay, so Jimmy Blimey, thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But so, guys, while I was, like, already planning my retirement, I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, fuck this place. It started to dawn on me that the logistics of the testing is going to be a nightmare for the city workers. A nightmare. So they might get away with it for a month or so, but once they start seeing the false positives come in and them telling people not to come into work and half the workforce is depleted because of false positives or false negatives and people are really getting sick, it's going to create a shit show. So for a lot of mayors that are thinking about this, I suggest you guys leave well enough alone. That's what it comes down to. Leave well enough alone. Leave people the fuck alone. You give them the option, they'll get tested, they'll take the vaccine, either or. But I think a lot of people are going to deal with the testing until they can't deal with the testing anymore, and then at that point is probably when I'll leave. So I got some time, but we shall see. We shall see where this goes. I don't like where this is going. Some of you seen the Cuomo, that 17 second clip that Cuomo made about you got to knock on these people's doors. We got to convince them to take the vaccine. We got to get them in the car and get them over to the and get that shot into their arm. You heard all of that. So you interpret that how you guys want. I know how I'm interpreting. Right? So right now, guys, at least here in New York City, de Blasio is giving people a choice. Get vaccinated or get tested. There are businesses that are telling people, American Profit, I know about the swap. Like I said, but I'm not going to detail everything or explain everything. But there are a couple of avenues I can go down to avoid that. All right? So, with that, guys, we got to wait and see, right? I got to wait and see, rather, and see where this goes. Now, I got 21 years. I can leave tomorrow, so it's not a big deal to me. But why fly off the handle and leave early? Because let's just say I left. right? Let's just say tomorrow I put my paper in and I'm done. And then this whole testing thing falls apart. Then what? Right? Then I left for nothing. So, we got to wait and see. But listen, if they force vaccine only, then I'm not even going to hesitate to leave. That's it, out. But like I said, we have to wait and see how this goes, how they're going to plan this out, and where this is going to go. I think for the most part, guys, this is a publicity stunt for the people of New York City. Because people in New York City, well, why aren't they taking it? And that kind of shit. So, right, Prepper Now, be patient. That's exactly what I have to do. Be patient. And that's what we're looking at right now. Because the American Prophet, there's, like I said, I have an avenue that I can go down that will, dictate the outcome of the testing or not. So like I said, guys, we have to wait and see. So patience is the name of the game. Now, let's get on to the other subjects that we were supposed to talk about tonight. The first subject we're going to talk about, well, it's not long, guys, but the floods that we're watching in China, or in Asia rather. The rains out there are fucking serious. I mean, listen, we're getting some serious rain out here. We're getting flash flooding, but there, man, that's fucking insane. Yeah, Prepper Now, right? 43% of NYPD is vaccinated. I think FDNY is along the same numbers. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, Prepper 101. I wish in my heydays. And is Chippendale still even a thing? So, guys, it's getting interesting. This whole thing is getting interesting. I mean, listen, the floods in China, I mean, listen, as much as I would love to say let it wash that fucking country away, it lends to some of the problems we might see here because they do supply us with way too much shit. Yeah, American Prophet, I get what you're saying. But like I said, I have my my own little tricks up my sleeves. The Daily Prepper, exactly, right? It sounds like he's blaming it's like God's like, you know what? You guys released COVID? Here you go, rain floods. Listen, guys, the flooding situation, like we're seeing flash floods here in New York City, right? Or at least over here in the east. We're seeing flash flooding, and it's impressive. It's impressive to see on video when you're like, holy shit, that was rain, this creek, that stream, that river over flooded and caused all of this, right? Right, Tammy, right, too much going on. Way too much going on. Deborah Dude, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I know that was like 5 minutes ago. I appreciate the, what you call it? James Osborne, right? Prepper 101 just said that, right? He said, if all else, well, he said I could work in Chippendales. I have no business working in Chippendales. I'm 1,000% sure my knees and hips are not going to gyrate the same like those young kids do. So I'm out. Right, Hudson Valley. So that's the other thing with the this whole like vaccination thing. I could see them. Well, not I can see them, but it's just a lot. And they're going to be in a full rude awakening when they see how many people resist and all this other bullshit. But I'm going to get into more of that on the Angry Truth channel. I am releasing a video tomorrow about the whole NYC vaccine mandate. Hopefully, it doesn't get a strike or get kicked off. And if it does, you'll see it on BitChute and Rumble. Right? So that's where I'm going to go with that. Right? So, guys, the flooding situation is insane. What's really insane is the mega drought out west. That's insane. That's some serious shit that we should definitely be paying attention to because, guys, that drought translates to us not getting food over here in the east and as long as the west. A lot of our food, but a good portion of our food comes out of the fucking farmlands out there, and they're being told not to use water or a lot of water or cut down on their consumption. Which turns around, guys, and then puts less food on our table. Less cows are going to be, bred, I guess, chickens grown, because they're using less water. Prepare for resistance. The Kryptonian. I doubt very much the UN peace officers want any part of America. I mean, listen, why do you think they're looking to get the guns? Why do you think they're making these obnoxious rules to get them? Because they know that Americans are ready to get down. I know that if you live in New York City, you see nothing but pussies and pansies all over the place. But if the UN comes into New York, comes into the United States talking about forcing us to do X, Y, and Z, Americans are going to get down. They're going to get down hard. You're going to have everyone, guys, from the thug drug dealers to the all-abiding law citizen getting in on it. So they know that, and they don't want to get down with us. They really don't. They don't want to fight us. They don't want to. They couldn't. They couldn't. And they're not trained the same. And some guys are fucking trained really well, while other guys are really bad. But nonetheless, it would definitely be a fight. I just saw somebody left a comment about out west. Fuck. But someone, Frazio, says the worst drought they've ever seen. Guys, like I said, the drought is pretty damn bad. In the mega drought, they're talking about arsenic clouds forming and, could absolutely, I guess, damage lungs and cause lung ailments. Sorry. And I'm like, holy shit. That's like, first of all, I would have never thought of that. I don't know how true that could be. I'm not a scientist. This sounds interesting. I don't think you guys have seen what these blue helmets will do. You should be scared. Kryptonian. I have an idea what they can do, but I don't think they're, like I said, I do not think they have the capacity to fuck with us. And I don't think they have the numbers to fuck with us. We have an absorbent amount of guns in this country. I mean, if they teamed up with another country, then we would be fucked. But them alone, I don't see it happening. Right, and then you guys are dealing with wildfires out there on top of that, right? Denver, Colorado, end of days prepper said it was 103 in Denver. Hecky for Christ. Right, we're going to get into the whole food shortage. Actually, food shortage is not even on the discussion, but we can definitely talk about it because, the food crisis is insane, guys. I mean, like, the shortage, the price rising of food is insane. The increase of prices is insane. Never seen anything like it. A lot of you watched my video earlier today. You saw that. I gave an example. And I know a lot of you guys are feeling it as well. You guys are feeling this shit in your pockets already. It's only going to get worse, right? It's not going to get better. I don't see this getting any better. As far as food shortage goes, it's only going to get worse. The drought is going to cause a major a major disruption in our food source, guys. And it's something that we have to be prepared for. Now, this is not where you should be panicking. Forget fucking panicking, guys. That shit is out the window. This is why we prepare. We prepare so we don't have to panic. So shit like the drought doesn't really bother us. Don't get me wrong. We should be concerned. We should be keeping tabs on what's going on, but we shouldn't be fucking screaming at the sky telling this all to stop. It is what it is, guys. We were supposed to be headed towards this major disruption in our life. This was always coming. I remember being a kid and always hearing this, that a major disruption was coming. And this is it. And this is what it looks like. And this is ugly, and it's going to be fucking long. So we have to remember that. Yes, American Prophet, you're right. The Kryptonian, listen, I hope I'm right. I hope you're wrong, right? I hope that those blue helmets are not as... They can be as aggressive as they want, guys. Kryptonian, I don't think their training is the same. I could be dead wrong, but we'll see. And sorry, guys, I'm a little behind in the chat. I'm trying to, The American Prophet said 4 tomatoes at Walmart today was $11. Fuck shit piss, guys. You know what I mean? Regular prepper guy. I changed the Angryprepper Urban to the Angryprepper because I lost my first channel basically being a fucking asshole and trying to, and listening to YouTube or Google rather, and then I lost my first channel. So I took a swift kick in the dick with that one. So I lost all those videos, and then I had to restart the channel. So this channel that we are all on was the Angryprepper Outdoors channel, and I took outdoors off and just made it the Angryprepper channel. So guys, also another thing, the BitChute, Rumble, and I'm looking at Odyssey and a couple of other platforms, but not too many. I think I'm going to keep my limit to 3 to 4 platforms because that's a lot to upload, guys. But BitChute and Rumble are right now my main 2 backup channels, but I am putting videos on there a week after I release them on here. It'll be called the Angryprepper Network because I'm going to be putting the Angryprepper videos on there and the Angrychute videos on there all on one account. I'm not going to sit there and make 2 accounts per each per platform, guys. I'll be annihilated with uploading shit. So I have to keep it simple for myself and for you guys, so that you guys are not joining all these different fucking platforms, right? So that's where we are. Firefighter, no, I don't think the blue helmets are here yet. Who knows these days? They could be here. They could be amongst us, But I mean, they would stand out. Listen, guys, we have to wait and see, man. We have to wait and see. That's the deal. Hey, Pinball's on here. Pinball Prepping's on here. You guys heard about him? Got another strike on his original channel. So, listen, guys, they're looking to listen. This channel could this live stream could probably get kicked just because of the beginning when I talked about the mandation of the vaccine. That alone can get it kicked. We shall see how far they go. But the video I have tomorrow, I'm talking about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to release it on the Angry Truth channel or the Angryprepper channel. But I did do a video on my options and the ball dropping or the hammer dropping, sorry, on the whole NYC vaccine mandate. But we shall see where it goes. Chuck Norris Club, man, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Jack Spring says that YouTube is also banning liberal hive minds too. I think YouTube is just trying to ban anything China doesn't like. I'm a little suspicious about this whole banning shit, and it sounds very Chinese-like. If the Chinese don't like it, guys, it's off, all right? So we have to see how this is playing out. Because it's playing out like shit, rather. All right. All right, guys, so anyway, like I said, Pinball got another strike. I think he's off his original channel. Not off, but he's 2 weeks without his original channel. He's not spreading conspiracy theories. He is actually reading shit from things that are said from either politicians, the lab companies, the drug companies. He's reading it verbatim, and he's still getting canceled, if you will, for shit that he's reading from them. So that shows you that YouTube lost their fucking mind, guys, when you can't fucking say anything, right? And again, guys, I personally believe the Chinese are behind us. They have to be. We are following the same protocols like the Chinese when it comes to free speech. If they don't like it, guys, they take it off. Yeah, Pinball, they're banning conservatives, but Jack Springs just said that they're also banning liberals too. So YouTube's just losing their motherfucking minds. They're canceling everybody, and soon they're not going to have... You know what they want? They want wholesome shit, guys. They want puppy videos and kitten videos and people building homes and holding hands and being gay. That's what they want. They don't want any of the controversial shit, apparently. They don't want anybody that thinks against them or opposite them, apparently. Who else thinks like that, guys? The Chinese government thinks like that. I am 1,000% sure the Chinese have their fucking... They are like elbow deep in this bullshit. Has to be, guys. Because the censorship is right, like Jay Blimmy said, a blanket censorship, guys. It's straight across the board. It's insane, right? I've never seen anything like it, and they're just losing their motherfucking minds. Magic Prepper's on here, guys. I know I saw him earlier. Liberal Half Mind is a conservative channel. Fair enough. Right, and then right, guys, they don't want you to think for yourselves. And then if you start thinking for yourselves, guess what they try to do? They try to pit you against one another, guys. That's the other thing I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see people who are supposed to be in this fight, whatever the fight is, together, and they're fracturing in that fight. Liberals are fracturing from the LGBT community right now. There must be like a fucking earthquake going on in that community because they are battling it out with non-binaries and there was another term, not asexuals, gray sexual, which I never heard of till the other day, which is stupid. Listen, anything other than gay and maybe trans, anything after that is stupid. Bisexual, heterosexual, trisexual, omnisexual, spam sexual, gray sexual, all of that shit is stupid bullshit. And enough already with the crap. And they're fracturing right now because they're going at it with each other. Gray sexuals arguing with the binaries, non-binaries. Sorry, non-binaries are having it out with the bisexuals. Bisexuals are arguing with trans. It's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, really, so now they're fracturing in their own group. Then you have people who are, I would say, not anti-vax, but against the mandation of the vaccine, and they're fracturing in their groups. You got prepper groups who are fracturing because they don't like the way this one's led and this one's led. Black conservative guys are fractured. Watching Lucas the Amazing, guys, I mean, I listened to him. I wasn't a really big fan of him. I liked what he said. But Lucas the Amazing is a fucking child. The guy is a gigantic fucking child. I was listening to him the other day, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking kid. Why does anybody take him seriously? 57282, thank you for that. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I will look into that. All right? So then you have, what's her name? What's that skinny bitch's name? The black chick. Candace Owens. Right? Candace Owens. She's playing the game. Now, I thought she was going to be different and not play the game. But she outwardly admitted playing the game. And I know some of you are sitting out there going, well, you should play the game to get your message across. Fuck that. I'm not playing the game. You see how my channel is. I'm fast and loose with my fucking mouth. I say what I want to say. I'm not playing the game. And after listening to Candace Owens saying that she plays the game, I no longer fucking have any respect for her because I know where she's going to go with that game. Then you have that cop, Officer Tatum, who's up fucking Candace Owens' ass. So that, guys, fracture. The fracturing's happening everywhere. I'm pretty sure the fracturing's happening in the homestead community, the knife community, the gun community. Fracturing just straight across the board, guys, because everybody is losing their fucking minds. Someone asked you a question about what? Right, Mighty Warrior, right? Imagine calling somebody a weirdo now, right? So, like, you call somebody a weirdo, like, oh, I'm not weird. I am demisexual. You're a fucking weirdo. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you put it. I don't care what you say. But you are a weirdo. Slow the chat, man. Northern Girl Hobbies. It's too late to slow the chat. I can't do anything about it, man. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Let's see if I can try something. Give me 2 seconds. Shit. My phone's in God's country. It's too far away. All right, so maybe it won't work, maybe it will. Let's see. But anyway, guys, there's just way too much fracturing going on for me. Everybody wants to listen. It is fine. You want to be a leader, but sometimes you got to put the leadership behind, and you got to follow others to get the point across, to get the message across. When America was being fought for, there were so many ideologies, but they put their fucking ideologies aside, got together, and fought for the shit called America against the English. This is what we fucking did to get this country started, or what they did to get this country started, guys. During the Civil Rights Movement, there was fracturing in that. The Civil Rights Movement had different ideologies as well, but you know what they did? They put their bullshit aside, they got it together, they were on the same page, and they got the fucking movement going. But yet, we can't do that now. As soon as somebody says something somebody doesn't like, they're like, fuck that, I'm out, I don't want to hear that group. Listen, they're backstabbers. They're people you shouldn't trust. Absolutely. If you see them, stay away from them. They're fucking cancer. But for the most part, guys, we have to fucking stick together if we want to fight through this, or we're fucked. Chuck Norris Gun Club, man. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna see, guys, if I can slow this shit down. If this link gets screwed up, everyone blame Northern Girl Hobbies. Just kidding. So let's see what I can do from here. This is content. All right, guys. So like I said, guys, the fracturing is insane, and I don't know who to fucking, not that I don't know who to trust anymore, but it's it's enough already. It really is enough. How the fuck do we get on the same page if we're always fucking fighting? I mean, how do we, All right, all right, all right. I think the chat's moving pretty fine, but I don't know. All right, guys, I'm putting it on to 25 seconds, maybe. Let's see how it looks. Good, slow-mo's on. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, you guys are going to have to learn to read faster. Too fast to read. Yep. Need to come against. Is that better? I don't know. I really can't tell. All right. Some Northern Girl said, there you go. That's better. But guys, you know what the crazy shit about it is? It doesn't matter like how slow I put it. The setting for slow-mo is for the individual viewer, right? So there's 1,300 people watching, right? If 1,300 people are making a comment at the same time, guys, that's why it flies by a little faster, because each person now is delayed by 25 seconds, not the chat, each person. So, yeah, guys, you're going to have to learn how to speed read, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. But hopefully this is better. Anthony Trips, nice one, man. He says, I can't read, I'm from Baltimore. Right, guys? So, listen. We got a lot of shit to contend with, right? We have the new super bug, the Candius auroris, if I'm saying that right. That's super fungus, that's that can't be treated, basically, right? And Chuck Norris, your live is popping. My live is popping. I thought he said my live is pooping. I'm like, really? Is it that bad? Okay, it's popping. I can't read either, so there you go, Anthony Trips. We're both on the same page. Right, guys? But you got that super fungus. Now, I did a video on that super fungus last year. And, guys, I thought it was slightly interesting that now it's picking up. It's gaining momentum now, this super fungus, right? And the video I did, I'm going to re-release the video with a foreword in the beginning of that video and then an update at the end of that video, so hopefully you guys can see it. Randy Ramonis, no, not the black fungus, not that thing that in India. This is called the Candius auroris. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking it up. Anna, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Right, so this thing is starting to make its way in 2 states now. It's usually in hospitals and old age homes. Again, when I not reported it, but when I told you guys about it last year on my original channel before it got deleted, it was something to be mindful of. Not to panic, not to sit there and fucking cry, oh my God, something else. Be mindful of it, guys. Candida is common. Yes, Chuck Norris Gun Club. It is common, but they're looking at the spread and they're saying it's spreading faster. Who the fuck knows? Who knows anymore, because these people lie all the goddamn time. North Shore Preparedness, man. Nice to see you. If you were here the whole time, I apologize, man, but thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, guys. Also, yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever gets your dick hard. You know how that goes. Poke it with your dick, lick the fucking like button, do all that shit. Or the thumbs down. You know, some of you guys just love to hit the thumbs down just to see the thumbs down. I'll hit my own thumbs down, right? So do whatever makes you happy, guys. Usually people get their rocks off hitting the thumbs down. Media's a cum dumpster. Paint guy. Yeah, you're right about that. You know what, guys? And here's the thing, right? So now, like, all of a sudden, you got the Republican Party pushing the vaccine now. Like, Trump is like, you should take it. That old Skeletor-looking dude, the fuck's his name? Oh my God, can't remember his name. The fucking old-looking skeleton guy. Can't even remember his title right now. That's how bad it is. But even he's like, you people should take the vaccine because there'll be another lockdown. I'm like, okay, here we go. Now they're starting their shit. McConnell, thank you. Sammy, thank you for that. Anthony Sands, thank you for the donation. Right, Mitch McConnell, thank you. You know, and I said old Skeletor dude, and you guys nailed it, right? So, and then someone put Jim Jordan. Anyway, so listen, guys, it's getting real. I mean, it seems like the fucking walls are collapsing behind us. Everybody's fucking like, you know, yo, you got to do this. You got to do this so we can get back on track. There is no getting back on track. There's no getting back to normal. It's done. With everything going on, guys, there is no normal. We have, you know, BLM running around doing their shit. We got the KKK starting their shit up again. We got fucking critical race theory starting arguments and fist fights at school hearings. I mean, we got a lot of shit going on, guys. And this is what the apocalypse probably looks like. Not Mad Max, not Road Warrior, not fucking all at once. A slow burn to the end, guys. Right? And I think this is what it looks like. Tippy Turtle, thank you, Tommy. That's exactly who he looks like. But he looks like a gay Skeletor, if that makes sense, right? So anyway, Omega Man, exactly, a slow burn, a slow collapse, guys. This is what we're doing. This is what we're seeing. Sorry, because you look at the news. Arson, thank you for the donation. You look at the news and you're sitting there and you're like, how the fuck is? For example. Before I get into the monkeypox, this is another example of the bullshit that's getting carried away. There was a couple who got their roof done. Hopefully some of you read this article. They didn't like their roofer's job, and they complained about him on Google and gave him 1 star. With that, guys, the roofing company is taking the couple to court for defamation of character. They weren't happy with his service. They displayed that on Google, and now he's taking them to court for, I think, $122,000, some shit like that. That shit is insane, guys. Utterly insane. I never heard of anything like it. I never thought we would see the day where you give somebody 1 star, and now they're taking you to fucking court because defamation of character. This is getting out of control. And the crazy shit is, guys, we haven't seen anything yet. What we are going to see in the next 6 months to a year is going to make what we are complaining about now look like a hiccup or a picnic. You choose. This ain't shit, guys. We haven't seen shit yet. And the apocalypse is a slow burn. It's not, like the road. In the road, now looking at what we're going through, the road was a slow burn. The road was just that, right? It was, you saw how long it took before they had to bail out of their home, right? 10 years or 11 years or whatever it was, 8 years. That's the slow burn, guys. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing it all come down. Listen, it needs to happen. I don't know what else to say about it. But I think definitely we're headed to the crossroads of pain, man. And then when we get to that crossroads, it's gonna get ugly. Someone said something about Georgia Guidestone. It's in full effect, right? Is that Magic? No, Mighty Warrior. Yeah. Guys, this is some hardcore shit we're headed towards, and I hate to sit here. And you guys know I love my conspiracy theories, and I don't want to start getting into conspiracy theories, but there's so much distraction going on. There's so much shit going on right now. I don't know which way to go, what to believe. So the only thing I can focus on, the only thing we should focus on is prepping. That's it. The only thing we should be focused on, because, guys, what else do? We can legitimately drive ourselves crazy with all the shit going on. And then what are you supposed to do? sit there and worry about everything? No. So, someone asked about monkeypox, or someone brought up monkeypox. Yeah, monkeypox is, well, first of all, they were monitoring 200 people that were exposed to it. Not saying that 200 people got it. I know some people think that 200 people got it and they're going to spread it around America. No, 200 people are being monitored for it. We don't know because they're not updating us on how many people actually have it. I think 1 or 2 people have it, like full blown. The mortality rate, if I'm not mistaken, for monkeypox is 30%, right? So you have a 30% chance of dying. With the super fungus, the super bug, if you will, you have a 20% chance of dying. Way higher mortality rates, guys. Hudson Valley prepping and survival. Yeah, I guess, listen, I can't stand Alex Jones. I don't give a fuck how right he is. He is super fucking annoying. That guy is going to die of a coronary. He's going to have a heart attack. An MI. Boom, done. The guy gets upset over every fucking thing. I mean, listen, I'm the Angryprepper, but this motherfucker takes it to a whole new level. He's always screaming at the mic. It's like he could be talking about flowers, kittens, and fucking cheeseburgers, and he's still screaming at the mic. It's fucking insane. Yeah, urban grandpa prepper, exactly, man. You know, like this guys was supposed to happen. I know a lot of us knew about this since we were kids. When we were kids and we heard about this through various sources and people, we were like, that would be interesting if it happened. And some of us was like, that's never going to happen. So much for never is going to happen, guys. Verona Tragedy says, the Angryprepper was raped by a hipster when he was 25. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how to put that into a thought process. But let's see where Miss Verona goes from here. I'm curious. I don't know if I'm going to have to light into her or we're going to laugh at her terrible, terrible timed joke. We shall see. Somebody, thank you, Rick, for the donation. I appreciate it. Online subscriber, how did they get it? So they got the monkeypox. Apparently it was in Africa. I'm 1,000% sure it was from a monkey. But somebody made an interesting point. If it did come from a monkey, though we are genetically close to one another, animal spread from a disease takes a long while to happen. It doesn't happen just on the first go. So Jack Springs, that's not mean. I mean, she's trying to break my balls, I guess. You know, haha. You were funny. You won that comedy contest, Verona. Thank you. See, there you go. I gave her a pat on the back and made her feel good about herself. Maybe she can go masturbate herself into oblivion because she's probably alone. Prepper Now. Yeah, there's a chick on. She made a comment. It didn't make any sense. I still don't get why she said that. Because I don't think I've been raped. At least not while I was conscious. But anyway, so guys, the monkeypox thing is, I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's something just to note. That's it. Note that people are being monitored for the monkeypox. That's all. I don't want to hear, it's happening, it's spreading. No, just be easy. Just keep that in mind. That's all. We're keeping that in mind. The plague, yes, a kid did die. A kid did die from the plague the other day. I think someone said earlier it was 11 years old. 11-year-old died from the plague. Again, we have to see where that goes. That was a one-off, guys. Somebody else 2 years ago died from the plague as well, or caught the plague. Sorry. So we have to keep in mind in the back of our head, guys, that this, we're going to see more of this shit. What's happening? It's time to research why it's happening. Kryptonian, here's the thing about the why it's happening and all it doesn't matter, man. A lot of people, if I'm thinking what's happening or going to happen happens, a lot of people are not going to make this. And it doesn't matter who sets it in motion or not. We need to make it past this because us knowing, all right, and I'm not breaking your balls, but us knowing who set it in motion and why it's happening doesn't matter. We can't stop it. Us peons can't stop it. If we could stop it, we would. for those of us that knows what's going on and knows who's in charge, if we could stop them, we would. But you can't stop them. It's somebody else. All right, so... Right, someone said 14 and somebody said 11-year-old plague. All right, guys, so I'm sorry. Back to the what you call it. It doesn't matter who it is, guys. It really doesn't matter. You know, it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. The only thing we can do is brace for it. Right? That's it. You know, we can... I'm not that I can care less. I don't want to say I can care less, guys. The pervy prepper, what's going on? And not that I can say I can care less, but it doesn't matter. We're not stopping this. This shit is what it is. We're going to fight. We're going to sustain ourselves. We're going to try to get through this. That's the only thing that matters. You know, listen. Inquiring minds, I'd be like, I would love to know, you know, like exactly who's in charge of this shit and why is it going down. But at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter. Patrick Gibbs, thank you for the donation. Mark Bottom. So the Ozarks was a place that a few people are running to, a few hundred people are running to, because of the flooding, the rising tides, if you will, the water that'll be rising over the next 20 years, right? Or 40 years, 20 years, right? So with the tides rising, and that can't be stopped, with that happening, people are running the Ozark. The problem with the Ozark is a bunch of you guys reminded me of the Madrid Fault that's over there, right? So the Madrid Fault is there, and if that goes, which, listen guys, if California suffers the mother of all earthquakes, every other fault in this country or probably around the world is going to go as well. So that's the one problem we have to contend with. And so in the Ozarks, the Madrid Fault is there, and if that goes, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, you got away from the water, but now your house is sitting on your face. So you know, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal. You know, where when it pertains to moving, right? You move to a nice little spot, and then you got a nuclear fucking power plant or an underground fucking missile silo near you. You know, so like, you really can't move anywhere unless you move to a fucking island all by yourself. You know, and then even then, you got to contend with tsunamis and fucking storms. So again, there's no really safe place on this planet. But if you go by the checklist, there's a couple places that you can survive if shit gets ugly. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, guys. So we have 15 minutes left. I know somebody brought up freeze-dried food earlier when we were talking about the food shortage. Guys, I sell freeze-dried foods. A lot of you know, some of you don't. And the link below, in the description section below, there are two links to two companies, Patriot Food Supply and Nutrient Survival, at the bottom. Take a look at those, see if you like them. If you don't, I think some of them give them samples, some of them don't. You know, take your chance at it. I don't like pushing it much because it's like, I don't know, man. You know, like I'm sitting here trying to sell you shit that you might not need. Maybe you do need it, and I should, you know, talk about it. I don't know. I haven't done commercials in a while. I'm going to get back to doing commercials. We shall see where that goes with the Nutrient Survival. Right, Daily Prepper. The Daily Prepper, sorry. Nutrient Survival is shit. It's good. I'm very, very impressed with it. You know, super impressed. But anyway, guys, pneumonic plague. Someone said something about the pneumonic plague. I am pronouncing that right. Pneumonic plague. Oh, speaking of The Purge, guys, the movie was pretty good. Oh, another movie that was good was The Hunt. That movie where they were hunting the deplorables. You guys have to watch that movie. That movie was fucking done very, very clever. Because a lot of us right-wing conservative nut jobs, and I'm including myself, jumped on a bandwagon and go, look, they're talking about hunting Trump supporters and yada, yada, yada. It was not what you thought it was. When I got finished watching the movie, I'm like, this fucking movie was good. It was done. Yo, they made the liberals in the movie look like nuts. They made the right-wing guys look like nuts. And there were only two sound people in the movie. They happened to be chicks. But the movie was done good, man. It was entertaining. Kitty, it's just an entertaining thing. I'm not like, you know, don't look at the movie and go, oh, this shit's going to happen. Just a very entertaining movie. The Purge, pretty good. Of course, they had to put their liberal bullshit in it, but nonetheless, it was good. It followed the Purge storyline very, very well. But I would say for you guys to go watch The Hunt. You guys will definitely get a fucking good kick out of it. It was just that. You know, it was a fun time. Oh, Harvey Black 2. Thank you for bringing that up. Right, guys. So, off-duty New York City fireman was beat up by a gang of teenagers. He confronted the teenagers because they were lighting fireworks. And they were being pretty annoying. So he goes outside. I think he was walking his dog, and then he was coming back. He said something to one of them, and he got into a fist fight. Listen, guys, when you're outnumbered in a fist fight like that, you got to grab one kid and beat the fucking balls off of him. You got to beat him so hard, his mother feels it at home. His mother's like, oh my God, Dickface Johnny's getting his ass kicked, right? And then, you know, that's when you know you fucking got to him, when his fucking mother feels it. But he got surrounded by a bunch of teens, and they started whipping his ass. I think he's okay. I didn't get his name. I mean, even if I did, I wouldn't share it on here. But he's doing good. I mean, like, he's doing good in comparison of what could have happened to him. He could have fucking died, but he didn't. Got a bottle smashed over his head, and he did survive. But yeah, he got his ass handed to him because he was standing up for his neighborhood, right? And he got beat up. Listen, don't go outside empty-handed. Is all I say. If you're gonna confront somebody, make sure you go outside with something in your hand, right? Because these kids are fucking ruthless. Now I'm trying. That gave me an idea. An idea. Anyway, guys. So I didn't see the Verona chick make another comment again. Her boyfriend must have been a fucking hipster. Cause man, do I hate me some hipsters, huh? You know, I don't hate hipsters. I just dislike their wanting to be cool all the time. Not that they want to be cool all the time. They're beta males that want to be cool, guys. That's what fucking sucks about hipsters. They are the worst beta males on this planet. They think they're tough. They think they're alpha males, but they're not. They have ponytails. They eat fucking tofu. They definitely love spam. You know? And that's why I'm not a big fan of them. When I hung out, I didn't hang out with them, but I hang out in the village once in a blue, and hipsters was like, look at me, man, I'm so cool, I'm breakdancing, oh shit, Black Lives Matter, man. Like, they're fucking clowns. I can't stand them. Them and their fucking ponytail and their tight jeans. Who the fuck wears tight jeans? If you're wearing tight jeans, your nuts are not breathing, or you have baby-sized fucking chia pet little squirrel nuts if you're wearing fucking pants that tight. Who fucking wears pants that tight? I tried to squeeze my leg into that, my calf doesn't even fit into the jean, and these motherfuckers' whole legs slide into this shit, and then they're walking around like they got a stick up their ass and talking about how cool they are, right? Wearing fucking Fidel Castro shirts and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, man, Cuba, you know, socialism, fucking assholes. Again, thank you for getting me started with fucking hipsters, Verona, because I can't stand them. And the more I start talking about it, the more I can't stand them. It's fucking insane, guys. It's like, holy fucking shit. It's like, really? You know, yes, Derek, Tic Tac nuts, those motherfuckers. You know, holy shit, they're moonwalking backwards and shit. And then they open up coffee shops, and look, guys, I got a coffee shop, man. We can hang out here and talk about politics and drink fucking coffee from Cuba. Fidel Castro, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're the worst, dude. The worst. Fuck them. Fuck them and their tight-ass jeans. And they cross their legs. Who the fuck crosses their legs? I can't cross my legs. You know why I can't cross my legs? Because I got big nuts. They apparently don't have big nuts because they cross their legs. I crossed my legs once, guys, and it fucking hurt. I'm pretty sure I screamed in the same instance when I did that. I wanted to go like this. I didn't even get a full cross. I was like halfway. Oh, shit, and it hurt. Yo, fuck them. Fucking hipsters. Anyway, that was my rant for the night on hipsters. I really can't stand them. And now I know why. It all came out. It all came out. So, yeah, Carol's like, love your neighbors. Fuck those neighbors. Really. Seriously, I don't like them. They're like, and the crazy thing is some hipsters can be condescending. They're condescending and they think you don't catch on to it. I'm on to their bullshit. Those nutless fucking monkeys. But anyway, guys. Also, email me. Regular prepper guy. Did you email me? No. Right. If you want me to email you, you got to email me. But anyway, so one quick announcement. We got 10 minutes left. The fire department, not the fire department, sorry, but my Firehouse does something called the 343 ride just about every year, right? We didn't do it last year for the obvious reasons, and we didn't do it, what's this, 2020? Right, we didn't do it last year because of COVID, right? So the 343 ride is in honor of the 343 firemen that died and EMTs that died during 9/11. And we do this ride to raise money for wounded vets, for wounded soldiers, okay? So, next month, next month, starting August 1st, no donations, guys. No donations, right? Because it makes it a little hard for me to take the donations out and put it towards towards the fund. I want you guys, I'm going to give you a link, and I would like you guys to donate directly to the website, the 343ride.com, right? Donate directly to them. And when you donate to them, whether it's $1 or $5, I don't care. But when you donate to them, guys, make sure you put, like, you know, sponsoring or whatever, the Angryprepper and my Firehouse will figure it out. They'll break my balls for it, but they'll figure it out. I would greatly appreciate you guys doing that. I know you guys do a lot for me. You guys donate to me all the time, but I would like for you guys to donate for this cause, because it's a very good cause, an awesome cause. And again, it's for wounded soldiers. You go on their website, you will see the past events, the past giveaways, the things they've given away to the troops that were needed, and it's a good cause, guys. I think it's better than the other one that got caught for stealing money. What was it? The other Wounded Warrior Project or some shit like that. The Herd, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, and guys, so, I mean, I would like for you guys to do, and I will remind you guys, Fraser, I will definitely remind you next month. I'll put the link in the community chat or the community section August 1st, and you guys visit that and just start donating, all right? Just start donating and build up the money for them, because so now what they're doing this year, so they are doing the 343 ride this year, guys, right? They are doing the 343 ride this year. The ride, guys, is from Long Island, the end of Long Island. What the fuck is that? New Hampshire. Sorry. The Hamptons. From the Hamptons all the way to the Pentagon. That's 343 miles. These guys who are on the bikes in their tight, nut-hugging bike pants are riding 343 miles, getting their asses handed to them every step of the way. So, when you're donating to the Wounded Warriors in the 343 ride, you're donating to the guys who are fucking putting their nuts on the line to ride all the way out there, guys. All right, so thank you, Arson. Appreciate that. And on September 11th, guys, I will be doing a live stream down by the Trade Center. So obviously it'll be on my phone, not on a computer. And I will talk about the day I was down there, and that'll be the last time you hear me mention it on YouTube. At least telling the story. I'll mention it here and there, obviously, but that'll be the last time you hear me telling the story. I never actually discussed it in its detail, and I figured on the 20th anniversary, why the fuck not, right? So hopefully you guys will tune in for that, and it'll be, like I said, it'll be down at the Trade Center or the Memorial area there, and hopefully you guys, I don't know, not enjoy it, but, you know, listen, that's all. PCP Air Gunner. I could listen, me and you could email and I could tell you some of the shit I saw, but when I do the live stream, I'm not getting into the whole conspiracy theory side. That's for some other day. And I'm not going to get into it here, but yes, there was some weird shit that went down. Absolutely. But we're not going to sit there and start doing it now. There's a time to be respectful, and that's the time. And then any other time you want to talk about all the other bullshit, then you can. Right? But like I said, PCP Air Gunner, if you watch it, I'm gonna mention a couple things, and then you make it you what you call it for yourself. You decide for yourself, you know. But yeah, listen, I get it, guys. A lot of people think it was an inside job and all that bullshit. I'm not gonna argue with that, but that's not the night to fucking talk about it. Any other time you want to talk about it, like now, I would say yeah, you know, but that's not the night to talk about it. Little ass nuts those hipsters have, guys. I really, oh man, I just don't. I, and you know the crazy shit about hipsters? And now I'm back on this. Thank you. You know what the crazy shit about hipsters, guys? Is that they actually have girlfriends. That's the crazy shit. Women are with these guys who take fucking half an hour to get pretty in the mirror with their girlfriends. What the fuck? Guys are like, hey, honey, do these skinny jeans fit me? Oh, can you see my nuts? No, right? It looks like a vagina now because my fucking jeans are going up my ass, right? Fucking guys. I mean, like, these guys stand in the mirror with their girlfriends getting all pretty and shit together. Oh, let me put my fucking bun up too so we could look like twins. They're fucking insane, guys. Insane. I mean, it's really... Baraki Akil Bey. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't talk about that on here for a reason. But thanks for assuming, you, whatever your name is. Right? So, guys. Yes, guys. Deanna Walters. Prepper Now. Right, camel toes. These motherfuckers walk around with legit camel toes, guys. And not that I'm looking, but it's there. Holy shit, man. And then they walk with their Converse. Forget it. Forget it. I don't want to get into it. It's just going to piss me off. Verona, why are you asking me about Poison? They're fucking old and done with. I don't know. Poison. I liked one of their albums. If I'm getting it right, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, right? Wasn't that by Poison? That was like the one fucking song I remember from them. But anyway, guys, hipsters, fuck them. Javon, I am not selling any T-shirts. I don't want to sell T-shirts. You know, like, I get it that, you know, some people will like an Angryprepper T-shirt. I don't know what to do about it. I have a T-shirt. Guys in my Firehouse were asking me about it. I don't know if they were being fucking facetious or they were legitimate about it, but they were definitely, you know, the shirt is nice and it's been holding together pretty well, but I don't know if I want to sell it. I don't know yet. I don't know. Listen, you guys do enough for me, and to sell T-shirts, I don't know, man. That's just me. You know, I would rather provide you with a product that's gonna last. Baraki Akili Bey. Yeah, maybe I do. And where the hell have you been? Matter of fact, you used to break my balls a while back, and then you disappeared. What have you been up to? Yes, I am like the white male of the 50s. Whatever you want to call me, man. But I tell you this much. I'm probably about as honest as you're going to ever see somebody be. And I'm 1,000% sure you can't argue with that. But anyway, Mr. Bay Azulu, or whatever your name is, where the fuck have you been? I know you used to fucking be on here all the time breaking my balls, you know? But, oh, Know the Girl Hobby. I got to get you that fucking sweater. I have to get you that sweater, right. Guns N' Roses. That was a good group. Who was the other one? Motley Crue. They weren't bad. I listen to all of that shit, guys. I listen to white people music and black people music. For some reason, everybody seems to think, you know, I just listen to rock growing up. I listen to all kinds of music. I even listen, and I hate to admit this, I even listen to classical music to calm down. Classical music is fucking awesome, right? I listen to jazz every now and again. I'm getting a little more into jazz now that I'm getting old. But I listen to jazz as well. I listen to it all, guys. I know a lot of people are you know, like when it comes to the whole black-white thing, a lot of people are taken back by my my speech, my language, the fact that I talk white, or whatever the fuck that means. Because maybe I should be like, yo, my nigga, what's going on? This shit is goods. I'll punch you in the mouth. What the fuck's a mouth anyway? What the fuck is a mouth? I know it's called a mouth. I don't know what the fuck a mouth is. What about moms? I only have one mom. It's one mom. It's not moms. It's not mother. It's mother. Right? Maybe I should talk like that. I don't fucking know. But I know that people love to sit there and be like, yo, you talk white. You talk like you an Italian. Negro, I'm from fucking New York City. What the hell am I supposed to talk like? I'm supposed to force myself to talk like some fucking idiot and sound like a moron? Maybe I should have a Boston accent or an Irish accent to fucking, you know, icing on the cake. Who the fuck knows? But nonetheless, guys, I know a lot of people are always taken back by I speak proper English. Angels, I do listen to opera. I have listened to opera. Not that I do. I have listened to opera. Yeah, guys, listen. Whatever. I mean, look, anytime any of you people want to like try to break my balls because I'm not black enough, do me a favor. Before you step into the arena, you better put maxi pads on, and you better fucking get cotton for your ears, because the shit that I'm going to say to you is going to make you cry. You're going to call your mother, and you're going to tell your mother, how come you didn't abort me? This guy fucking tore into me so bad. Yo, I will fucking lay into you. I'm not the guy. I'm not the YouTubers that play nice. I'm like, you know what, sir? Can you please leave my YouTube channel? You're offending me. I'm not that motherfucker. So, before you step into the arena with me, be careful. Be fucking careful. I will clip your nuts and send it to your mother. That's all I'm going to tell you people. You know? So, anyway, guys, I'm going to try to talk more black next time. I don't even know what the fuck that means, by the way, when people say you don't talk black enough. What the fuck does that mean? You know, I'm like, really? Seriously? I don't talk black? The stupids, guys. When I try to understand the stupids, I don't know what happens. My brain melts. I get dumber. I'm like, why did I try to understand that, dude? What the fuck was I doing? You know, and I get sick and I die because I'm trying to understand morons, you know? So hopefully Mr. Mabutu Abunde, you know, learned his fucking lesson. But Mr. Mabutu, anytime you want, you can follow me on the Angry Truth channel, because we're heading over there now. We're 4 minutes behind. Yes, North. You know what? Thank you, North Shore Preparedness. Maybe I could be less white by drinking a Coke. I don't know. Apparently they want you to be less white now. Oh, and I've seen fucking hipsters wear yoga pants, guys. That shit ain't fucking cool. That is not cool. Grown men are not supposed to wear yoga pants. I'm sorry. I don't care how gay you are. I don't care how hipster you are. Do not wear yoga pants. That is fucking disgusting. That's probably worse than spam being rubbed on Rosie O'Donnell's body naked. Bad. Don't do it. Don't. Whatever. So anyway, guys, let's head over to the Angry Truth channel for those of you that want to follow. Other than that, guys, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever gets your dick hard. Mabutu, if you want to hit the fucking thumbs down, have at it. I'll understand. And other than that, guys, I will see you over on the Angry Truth channel in about 2 minutes. Good night.